We all have lofty aspirations for the future and strong opinions about how our lives should be lived. Some of us carefully map out our lives, imagining and daydreaming as we consider all the things we'd love to do. We have some very significant life goals that, if accomplished, would make us quite proud, I'd think. The issue is that many of us struggle to fulfill the goals we've set for ourselves. We find ourselves looking back and wondering what went wrong since time kind of rushes by. Commitment. Even the most courageous among us might be frightened by this term, but it has the ability to propel achievement in practically everything we undertake in life. A marriage is strengthened through commitment to a partner. Strengthening your body requires dedication to a workout schedule. And the secret to establishing and securing your financial future is, you guessed it, commitment to your financial well-being. A commitment is a readiness to participate and a dedication to a certain group, cause, or ideology. People who are devoted to a cause or activity do so because they genuinely think it's essential, and they do so by showing up, carrying it out, and staying with it. The greater the momentum you can create to complete the task at hand, the more people will be committed to your organization. Good day, hello and welcome to Stealth Wealth. For today's video, I'll be talking about why commitment and taking action are the key to live your life with no limit. If you want to have a good cash flow in your life and you need a sign to do so, then this is the sign that you've been waiting for. So sit back, relax, and focus on what I'm about to teach you. Speaking of commitment, make sure to commit and take action to liking and subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell for more financial advice, tips, and tricks. I'll give you a challenge. Name one significant achievement you've had that wasn't the result of first committing to someone or something. You'll probably discover that the number is really low or non-existent. Our daily lives, occupations, and enterprises all depend on our ability to make and follow promises. Next, consider your level of dedication to making that achievement a success. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dedicated were you? You were probably a 9 or 10. Very committed in my opinion. A commitment is a promise that binds you to take a certain viewpoint or follow a particular course of action. One of the most important aspects of success, in my opinion, is committing to accomplishing or supporting anything, whether in your personal or professional life. Let's face it, wealth creation doesn't need brilliance, unique abilities, or privilege. Cause and effect is straightforward. The motivation behind your actions that result in the desired financial outcomes is your commitment. The actual foundation of financial success is tenacity, which is inspired by commitment. Desiring financial independence and making a commitment that results in positive action are quite different things. You should save more money and make smart investments after all. However, doing it is a different thing from knowing what to do. The link between financial knowledge and effective application that yields outcomes is commitment. It motivates you to push through laziness, take initiative, and keep going. When you decide that nothing less than financial freedom is acceptable and you're no longer willing to tolerate any alternative, you become more clear in your commitment. So why is it imperative to implement and maintain commitment? The foundation of every group or organization is commitment. It's what makes a collective group powerful. People are more successful at persuading others the more committed they are. Many people will pay close attention if a group of people performs with grit and conviction. People that are devoted don't give up when they're discouraged. They serve as role models for those who lack the self-assurance or life experience to persevere through adversity and wait for success's rewards. When commitment is shared, people cooperate more effectively. Assuming that having financial stability is something you genuinely desire in life, and who doesn't, I implore you to consider the following two issues. Am I sincerely devoted to enhancing my financial situation? And how do I demonstrate it? John C. Maxwell once said, "Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to large results accomplished slowly over time." After reading this, I couldn't avoid thinking about how the importance of dedication relates to the worlds of wealth management and investing for the next week. How? First of all, investment is a long-term objective. Sure, there are many individuals who claim to have a system for becoming instantly wealthy, but aside from 1,000,000 to 1 chance of winning the lottery, I haven't seen any of them succeed. You need to step back and recognize that, in a nutshell, life is a sequence of decisions and acts in order to properly appreciate this concept. These two elements, which are not exclusive, are essential for our personal development and life success. We could remain in the same situation for the rest of our lives if we don't decide and take action. Little will happen if you decide but don't do anything about it. However, if you execute a lot of activities without any decisions guiding them, you'll just drift around aimlessly. It seems agonizing to be stationary or to be floating around aimlessly, doesn't it? Well, it is, and I imagine a lot of people are having nightmares come true. I too had to come to terms with my own situation. Good or bad, your current situation in life is a result of all the decisions you've made in the past. Some of us will read it and smile. On the other hand, a good portion of us will undoubtedly find it challenging in the process. The saying, "Rome wasn't built in a day," is surely one you've heard, and it's absolutely accurate. Since when was anything ever actually created in a day? On top of a plot of land, was your home entirely constructed in a single day? Building something takes time. Let's imagine that you've been desiring a job since your soul has been drained lately. You've been overly allowing the profession flip idea to germinate since you first planted the seed. Fear and self-doubt are the two main obstacles standing in our way while trying to take action. Another less well-known type of being overwhelmed is when you're just overwhelmed by where you are and where you wish to go. Here, mobility becomes important. You make progress toward your ambitions and objectives, no matter how little. You check to see if you're progressing. And here's the amazing thing. You can exert very little power or conduct very little acts and still have favorable outcomes. The concept of micro-movement is this. Why does this matter? It's crucial to understand one key concept if you're hesitant to move because you feel overwhelmed by the outcome of where you believe you need to go. Your series of modest movements add up to significant outcomes. Those who consistently behave in quantifiable ways while exercising some patience and dedication are rewarded by life. One tip I can give you is to plan your money at least as thoroughly as you would your next trip. Even though it seems like a joke, most individuals actually devote more time to preparing their vacations than their finances. All too frequently, I'll meet with a couple who genuinely wants to improve their financial situation, but who's unable to find time to implement the recommendations we made. Yes, they may both have demanding jobs, making it difficult for them to complete the work. I'm aware of the harm that a lack of focus can do to future success. Although life is busy, it would be unwise to put your financial well-being on the back burner. If you put it off, you can have severe consequences later on, such as having insufficient resources to pay for the fantasy vacations you wanted to take in retirement. Assume that change is a given. Even the best crafted plans just consist of plans. The economy, the market, your work, your family, and your health will all change, which implies that your wants and ambitions will also change. Your investing strategy, insurance plans, and estate documents must all be routinely reviewed and revised in order to stay current. Keep in mind that each of them is an active, breathing component of your financial strategy. If you allow them to gather dust, you might run into issues. Maintaining everything up to date and making sure you have the life insurance coverage you require to safeguard your family should be your top priorities in terms of insurance. Why? Once a critical medical diagnosis has been made, there's no chance to enhance coverage. On the investing side, a changing market might startle a portfolio that's stagnant. Few foresaw the 2008 market catastrophe. You'll be more prepared for change when it occurs if you go into it with the assumption that it will. Commitments have enormous power because they have an impact on your thoughts, words, and actions, which in turn affects how other people see you or your business. The perception you're creating when you approach anything with a half-hearted hope or best shot mentality will be minimal at best. Real dedication is putting in more effort, seeking creative solutions when faced with challenges, refusing to give up, being exceedingly resilient, and persistent. A genuine commitment also provides you with a potential playbook for handling situations when they get challenging. The majority of people have some higher level objectives they'd like to achieve in their life. Every single one of us has experienced being overwhelmed and the paralyzing power of dread, whether it's in our personal lives, our money, our careers, our relationships, or all five at once. However, a few things are going your way. Specifically, if you allow it, the cosmos is here to support your goals and aspirations. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss out on more financial tips. Comment down below if you have questions or suggestions. Thank you for watching and see you next time.